What's going on, world? It's your boy Holiday Zay with Let's Talk Ship, and today we are talking about cruise mistakes that first timers make. I'm going to give you a simple list of things that you may want to consider and actually do when taking your first cruise to help make things go a tad bit smoother for you. So with that, let's talk ship. Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't done so already, do your boy a favor and smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Also hit that hype button. We want to hype this video up. So today we are discussing cruise mistakes that first timers make. And honestly, some of us veterans even make some corny mistakes that we don't realize we made until we get on the ship. But today we are going to primarily focus on first-time cruisers. So if you are here watching this video and you are a first-time cruiser, you have a cruise coming up in the next few weeks or within the next month, 2 months, 4, 5, 6 months, this is for you. Shout out to you. Let me know if you do have a cruise coming up. Let me know down in the comment section. And without further ado, let's get to it. Number 1, boarding documents. Oh, you cannot board the ship without the proper documentation. You will not be going anywhere. You will be standing there looking at a representative stuck on stupid and just shaking your head at yourself like, I can't believe that I forgot said paperwork or said documents at home. All this anticipation, all this buildup, and you get there. You were in such a rush to get there that you forgot the thing or things that were to get you on the ship, okay? You want to make sure that you have everything that you need documentation-wise when you arrive at the port. Number 2, requesting complimentary items, such as, and this can vary per ship as well. Different ships offer different things, okay? So you might want to get some slippers, bathrobes, mattress topper, blue fuzzy blanket. What else can you get? You can get a bucket of ice. And a lot of people don't know that. A bucket of ice is actually clutch when you have drinks back to your room, or the waters that they leave in your room. Now, granted, some waters you may have to pay for, but if you are at a certain level within a cruise line's tier, maybe the bottled water within the room comes with it. You know, that may be complimentary based off of your status on that particular cruise ship. And you know, if it's in there and it's warm, although they do have it freezing in there, it's not enough to get your water cold. However, some people might like their water at room temperature. But for those of you who don't, you can request that bucket of ice and you won't have to leave to go get ice anywhere else. So that, always ask your stateroom attendant to see if they can bring a bucket of ice or if that's something that they offer. Number 3, this one has gotten several people in the cruise community, and if this one has gotten you, please put it down in the comment section, and that is ship time. A lot of first-time cruisers make the mistake of not going by ship time. They go by their watch, and it might be an analog. Oh, that's the worst. It might be an analog watch. They may go by their phone, and sometimes your phone may not update. You know, you'll learn why later on in this video. The veterans probably know what's coming, okay? But yeah, you always want to know ship time. Ship time will be on the ship's app. And then if there are clocks around the ship, always look at those clocks, whether it's on the wall or on the TV. Make sure that you operate on ship time when you are out on your cruise vacation. Number 4, veterans, this one ties into the last one. And that is making sure that your phone is on what class? Airplane mode, okay? For some people, when they put their phone on airplane mode, their clocks will not update if their itinerary causes them to change time zones. And that has happened more often than what you actually think. Because a lot of people think that, oh, I got my Samsung, or I got my iPhone, or I got my government phone, whatever phone you got. You think that it's going to update automatically. Now, in some cases it does, but in some cases, that hasn't been the case. Some people's phone did not update and they operated on ship time. Some people have been running late back to the ship. Some people probably have missed the ship because they operated on ship time. It has happened. Do not be the one operating on your time and find yourself running, being a peer runner back to the ship because you did not know to go by ship time. If you don't know what ship time is, when you get on your upcoming cruise, make sure you talk to a staff member or your stateroom attendant about ship time, and they will be more than happy to put you up on game. Number 5, power cords and extension cords. Depending on the age of the ship that you are sailing on, a lot of the older ships don't have enough plugs. You cannot bring surge protectors. Now, you would think that, well, it's a surge protector, I should be able to bring it. Some people have in the past, but it is not allowed. There's something about the surge protector. It's something about flipping that switch that can send like a jolt of energy or whatever. It's a fire hazard, okay? So no surge protectors. If it is seen, more than likely it may get confiscated because it's not allowed. So just bring a regular extension cord, power cord, whatever the case may be. Just make sure that it is not a surge protector. Extension cord, definitely, because you may get on the ship where there's no outlet connected to the lamp, and you may want to run your extension cord from the vanity all the way to your bed, because some people, let's be real, some people can't sleep without their phone. They want to make sure that their phone is fully charged by the morning. So extension cords and power cords, power bank cords, whatever the case may be, to charge all of your phones, laptops, iPads, camera accessories, so on and so forth. Number 6, I've done this, and I know a lot of people in the cruise community have. They've done it, and that is overpacking. A lot of first-time cruisers make this mistake by overpacking, and I get it. You want to have options when you go out. You don't know how things are going to go, so you want to make sure that you have more than enough. But there's one thing that you may want to remember is that there's 2 things. One is that the flight that you have to catch, that airline may have a weight limit, okay? If you tend to get to, let's just say American Airlines or even Delta, they have a 50-pound weight limit. And if you overpack, you about to pay a nifty penny, because guess what? When you go on a cruise, you're gonna wanna shop for souvenirs. You might buy a couple of outfits, souvenirs that may weigh a little bit. And at that point, everything that you bring back, you're gonna have to pay again. So unless you work that into your budget, that's gonna be another extra hefty fine out of your own pocket that you gotta pay. And I can tell you right now, if you don't know no better, the fee for an overweight bag, it ain't pretty. It ain't pretty at all. So that's a sidebar and a pro tip, okay? Make sure that you have the ability to weigh your checked luggage before getting to the airport. So I can't tell you how to pack, but just know that a lot of people have overpacked and still overpack because they want options, and they just get anxiety and they start freaking out and just start throwing everything into the suitcase, and then there it is. Number 7, and that is assuming that everything is included. I want to make this perfectly clear for my first-time cruisers. Just because you paid for the cruise fare does not mean that every drink, alcoholic or non-alcoholic, juice, soda, whatever, and all of the restaurants that are on board. That does not mean all of those things are included. It does not. This is not an all-inclusive resort. It's not. Now, there's a cruise line out there that's very close to that, but this is not a resort where everything is all-inclusive. Because if you were to get a drink package, depending on the cruise line that you go on, there's a drink limit. And depending on a different cruise line or different cruise lines that you sail on, there is no limit. So you need to know what you're getting yourself into. You need to know that these cruise ships do not provide an all-inclusive option when you simply pay your cruise fare. If you're looking for Wi-Fi or games or activities, you have to pay extra for that. So please don't go into this thing thinking that everything is free or included, because it's not. You're gonna learn real quick, and yeah, I don't want that for you. So just make sure you know before you go. Number 8, and this one is going to be the last one, and I believe that number 8 is going to tie all of 1 through 7 together. And if you've been rocking with me for the past 2 years, the last year, or even the last 6 months, I know that you've heard me say this to everybody who has questions. Number 8 is make sure you do your research. Research, research, research. That is a very common mistake that a lot of first-time cruisers tend to make. Not every one of them, but a lot of them. They just think that they're about to book this cruise and have this amazing time, not knowing that they're walking into something blind with little to no knowledge of how things go once they're out at sea and on a particular cruise ship, because they may have seen an advertisement for one cruise line that has a certain amount of activities and fun attractions on it, and then they book something else because they think that all ships have said thing that they've seen. Boo boo, that's not the case. That's not the case. I don't want you seeing an advertisement for Norwegian Prima or Norwegian Viva, and you see the go-kart racetrack, and then you book, I don't know, Carnival Freedom. And you get on that bad boy talking about some, where the go-kart track? Boy, they gonna look at you like you crazy. And you're like, go-kart track? Yeah, man, I seen the go-kart track some time ago when I booked this cruise, and I can't find it nowhere. Well, if you find it, please let me know, okay? Because ain't no go-kart track on this ship. Yeah, certain activities and restaurants and things like that, they're only on certain ships. For example, when I was on Carnival Venezia last month, and when I was on Carnival Firenze back in September of 2024, yes, there was a specific restaurant called La Strada Grill. A lot of people don't know this, but know it now. La Strada Grill is only on Firenze and Venezia. You're not gonna find it on the XL class ships. You're not gonna find it on the Conquest class ships. You're not gonna find it on the Vista class ships. You're only gonna find it on the Italian style ships, which are Firenze and Venezia. So these are small details where some people might think that, okay, well, that's not a big deal, but some people who are foodies and have heard about it, they might book a ship outside of Venezia and Firenze and think that, well, I would just think it's Carnival, all the ships will have it. No. That's not how that works. That's why you need either a travel agent or to take time to do your research on your own. So I could go on and on and on about research and how deep it goes with finding out certain things, but we ain't got that kind of time. So just understand in general when I say do your research. If you have a cruise coming up, watch multiple videos and ship tours of that particular ship. That way you get as many perspectives of that cruise ship that you're about to sail on as possible. So that's all I have for you guys. If you found this video informative and very helpful, do your boy a favor, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, hype this video up if it was informative for you so we can push it out to more first-time cruisers getting ready to board. If you are not, okay, we have the option to actually become a member of the channel. I'm excited about that. I'm excited to, give you guys some members-only content and where this is going to go. Your boy is definitely excited. So check out the channel, become a member. If you have any questions, you can email me or ask me in the comment section down below. I think that's it. So with that, always be grateful and embrace the day. And until next time, peace.